welcome back to day 33 of the Roulette Grinder on the Roulette Grinder. Welcome to those new to the channel. Please go ahead and subscribe, like, and turn notifications on. I'll be posting a daily online roulette video every day trying to make a profit. Yesterday, we had a pretty good day. We actually made $69. But last night, I did a special Roulette Grinder After Dark edition where I deposited $89 into BetMGM from our FanDuel account. So our FanDuel account had $13.89.50. I transferred $89.50 into BetMGM, played for a while. The video is right here and also on my channel. And we lost about $9. So it turned out to be a $60 profit and loss. So I'm just checking out the BetMGM. It's live from the Borgata. I'm going to go over there and play there today with just the $80 I have, and we'll see how that goes. So I'm not going to be putting any more money into BetMGM today. If the $80 goes today, then that's it for the day, and we'll lose $80. So we're going to give it a shot over there. I'm going to go set up the game, and we'll be right back. And we're back. We are at the BetMGM Borgata Casino. I'm going to try a method from a subscriber. His name is David. He says it's been working for him. It's kind of like All on Black's street method in a way, with a little bit of twist. So we'll see if we can do it here on this table. Again, I'm only playing with $79.50. I'm not going to put more in at this point. We're just going to go with this balance and see what we can do. So he says he plays one unit on the third column. He plays on a single zero wheel. We're playing on a double zero wheel. Wow, it's really fast today. There's not a lot of people playing because it's early in the morning, so we don't have a lot of time to make our bets here. I'm just noticing that there's like one person at the table. Yesterday night, there was a ton of people playing, and it took forever. Okay, so we got to get this bet down fast here. We did win on the column. We started at 79 here. Repeat the bet. 4, 5, 6 street. 16, 17, 18 street, and 28, 29, 30 street. So he's playing a $5 bet. He usually plays at a single zero table with the 0 and the 3 split. But since we are here, we're going to play the 0 double zero. Now we're cutting in our profits a little. Let's see what happens with this method. And after a total loss, he just goes up a unit. We win 12 on that street. That's good. Up to 87.50, repeat the bet. So, after 5 losses, he goes up 2 units. So, we're now up to 82.50. And it's really moving fast because there's not a lot of people at this table. So, we're covering a decent chunk of numbers here. We have the 4 wax here. That is a 13. That was a loss. We'll just repeat the bet. As for covering the 0 double zero, we're going to see how it works out. We'll see. We have the jackpot numbers in the top third. So that was 1 loss there. And we want to get above 82.50. Let me know what you think in the comments of the BetMGM Borgata table. What you think of David's method, what you'd like me to see play in the future. Again, thank you for everyone commenting, subscribing, giving me suggestions, what they like and don't like. I really appreciate it. I'm learning as I go, having fun, that's the important thing. Monitoring your bankroll and not getting too carried away. That's what we're going to do here on this channel. And we are close to some good milestones on the channel. We'll talk about that more as we move along. So that's a win of $3. That's a 21. That's our third column. But actually, in essence, we do lose those. It's a partial because we have that $5 bet out there. So what we're hoping for is these jackpot numbers on the top column for sure. I wonder if I should increase my street bets to 2 to give us a little more profit on that. I wonder if that's a better play since we're covering that 0 double zero. And I missed it because it's so fast that there's nobody else at the wheel. It's just me and the dealer. Let's see if there's other people online playing. The names will scroll here. Let's see if there's other people playing. I like when there's a lot of people playing. 32, that is a loss. Okay. So that is 2 losses in a row. We have an $8 bet. I'm just going to keep the 1 on the top column. I could go 2 as well, maybe. Maybe that's the way to do it. So we do have a $9 bet. And David, you know, if you're watching me to watch, you could let me know. I know this is supposed to be played on a European single zero wheel. BetMGM Borgata does not have that available to me for the online live wheel, and I wanted to play this on an online live wheel. So let's get some of these streets to hit and some of these jackpot numbers in the top third column. 17 is a good number. That's a $24 hit, brings us to $89.50. We're going to repeat the bet and stay right there. Remember, David doesn't increase until 5 losses, which seems like a lot. I'm thinking this system could be played maybe after 2 losses you go up, and on a win you go down 1. That could be the way to do it. There's a lot of ways you can play it. Let's try to get a streak going. And there are other people playing online with me, so that's good. Let's see if we can take this up to $100 or so, maybe 110. Let's see. Remember, we started with $79, so we're kind of hovering back to where we started. Let's see if we can get on a run here. And I do like this live table from the Borgata. My birth 32 is a loss. That's 1 loss. So I think on 2 losses we'll go up 1 unit. I think that's what we'll do. The 000 is hurting us right now, but when it hits, we'll make a little profit. I've seen dealers hit 0 very often. Today, I'm going to the Jets football team draft party at their stadium. I'm excited. That's why I'm in Jets gear, if you saw it in the intro. So that's why I'm getting this video out, trying to get out early and just play a little bit for you here in the AM on a Thursday. 19 is a loss. So right now, David's method is not hitting us very well. Let's go up $1 on each. We'll go up $1. We're going to leave the 000 just with 1 unit. Down to 58.50. We need to get some wins together. I am never a fan of the streets. I just don't enjoy them. I know we have only a couple covered here, not all the streets. We are banking on that third column. This was David's method, and what he said was working for him. But again, it doesn't work all the time for everybody. It's random. Never know what's going to happen at the roulette wheel. We do need to get on a run of these streets here, and this is what he's been playing. You can also move the streets around depending on what is hit as well, I think would be a good option. We finally got a push there, I believe. That's 21. So that's a push. So, well, that was actually a $4 loss. That was a small loss, $4. $4 small loss. So perhaps this isn't the best betting strategy for this system. He said 5 losses, you go up 2 units. So is that 5 losses in a row? Because that would be pretty bad. So I don't know. Or is it 5 total losses? I have to ask him when he does. But let's see if we can get one of these jackpot numbers to hit. Or 000. That'd be cool. Split. Hey, look, it's a 00 right on cue. That's an $18 win. Very nice. Stay right here with our $13 bet. 000 came in. That was pretty cool. Let's see if we can get a top column. I'm not sure how long I will play this. We are losing a little bit here. Might be because of the way I'm betting it. But we're not getting those streets. Those 4, 5, 6, 16, 17, 18, 20, 29, 30. Those streets are not hitting right now. We only have 3 streets covered. So we might switch it up a little bit here. Try something else. There's the double zero again. Back-to-back double zeros. We're covered on that. So it is a little bit of a win. $18. Brings us to $77.50. So that covering the double zero kind of saved us there. We would have lost if we didn't have that twice in a row. So back-to-back double zeros have hit. That's very interesting. Don't see that often. Can he go for 3? Can he go for 3? We'll find out. But we're looking for the 4, 5, 6, 16, 17, 18, 28, 29, 30, and you can move those streets around depending on what comes out on the wheel. That could be a good method. David just seems to stay on these streets and doesn't rotate them around. I don't know. It's very interesting here. 29. We got our street. $36 win brings us to $150. That's what we needed. We're going to reset back to base bet here. 1 unit. 1 unit. I'm not going to get the bet in on time because the wheel is even faster. 4, 5, 6, 16, 17, 18, and the 28, 29, 30. That's a $5 bet. I think we started at 2, so I could go to 2. Let's go back to the 1 and see what happens here. That was a nice hit. We finally got one of those streets to hit. Close, no cigar. Let's go ahead and rebet. Let's increase again here. We'll go 2, 2, 2. And increase 1 after a loss here. We'll go back down after a win. I mean, you can double, you can martingale, you can do a lot of things. I'm trying to conserve the bankroll, trying the strategy out. We might very well not succeed, but let's give this a shot. Let's try to get a jackpot of 30, 18, or 6. That would be good. Again, we started at $79. We're up to $95.50 before this bet. So we're trying to reach that $100 mark again here. 18 is a hit. That is a jackpot. Brings us to $116.50. That was an awesome hit. Let's go ahead and restart the bets the same now. That 4, 5, 6, 16, 17, 18, and the 28, 29, 30. So the streets are starting to come in a little bit. We're hitting them a little. We've now got to 116.50, so we're up a little bit here from 79, so it's been working. If I get to 125, I'll stop, and I will set a stop loss of our original $79. So back to base 79 or 125, and then we'll call it a day for this system tryout here. That 0 would have been good. 31 is a loss. So we are going to go up 1 unit. Try to get one of those jackpots to hit. Remember, we were at 116.50 as we're trying to get back to 116.50 at least, and get to 125 would be our goal. So let me know in the comments what you think of David's method. Also, let me know in the comments who your NFL football team is. Very excited for the draft today. Hopefully the Jets will make the smart moves, but as a Jets fan, we don't win every year. I'm used to losing. So we'll see how Aaron Rodgers and the boys can mess it up this year for us. So at least I have the Rangers in the playoffs. They're looking pretty good. Game 3 tomorrow. Very excited for that. That's an 8. That's a loss. Dang. So 2 losses there. We're going to stay right here at this bet. We're going to stay right here at this bet, I think. Stay at the $9 level here. So let's try to get a 6, an 18, or a 30, or a third column, or that 0-0-0 split to hit here. Let's see what we can do. Remember, we are at 116.50, trying to get back there. And let me know what you think about the Borgata, the live table here at BetMGM. I'm not finding those crazy bounces as I do online. Now, I could be wrong. There are bounces with any table, but This is just seeming more natural to me. That's another loss. So we're back on the train of wax. So I think we need to go up here. And we're going to get close to our $79 stop that I said. If this is pretty much a loss here. But that's okay. We tried out something new. It was a lot of fun. And I think I've got a bigger bankroll to play this system. We could have definitely climbed a lot more. But I'm only playing with that $79 I had in here to start. I didn't want to put any more money in here today yet, just as a test. So I'm probably going to be moving a lot of my bankroll over to this casino with this wheel. Let me know what you think. FanDuel has been up and down, but we profited on it. But I kind of like this a lot more. 26, not a hit. Okay, so that's a loss. We're gonna stop it here. We're back to even from where we started from, and I'm gonna pick a new game, and we'll be right back. And we're back. And of course, the next spin was a 28. We had the 28th Street covered. We would have had a hit there. So always when I cut it off, the next spin is a win. So next time, remind myself, when I say I'm stopping, we go one more, because that would have been a nice win. So that's roulette. So we're going to go and do a system called Ride or Die, as seen on CEG Dealer School and Jack Ace. It's a fun little system, very low bet. We have 15 bullets, so it's going to be a $5 initial bet. We're going to bet on the last 12 to hit, and then parlay our winnings into another 12, and then another 12, and then we'll pick some jackpot numbers on the board. So we have 15 or so bullets to use here. So we're looking for the third 12. That's a win. So now we parlay our winnings and we go up in another 12. We can play the same third 12. We can move over. We're going to move down the board, actually, on this one. So this will bring us right back to where we were, but we're parlaying our winnings. And then you want to try to get the 3 in a row to get to the middle of the board to get the jackpot number. So worst comes to worst, we'll just be right back even and start over. It's called Ride or Die. I should have stayed on the third 12. I said follow the winner and then I switched. Will you look at that? Okay. And you could start from the first 12 and just go boom, boom, boom. That way. That's another method you could do. In fact, why don't we try that for now? We'll go first, second, third, and see if we get an order like that. Third 12 is hitting last 4 times in a row, so follow the winner could be good, but maybe he'll go back over to the first. Let's see if I'm going to use all 15 bullets here or not. Let's see how this works. It's an interesting system. You really got to get lucky with the 12s to hit 3 in a row to get your money in the middle of the wheel. And it's usually one bet of $35. You recoup the profit from that last win and do one spin on one number for $35. That's a risk, but you do bank the profit that you've made from your original Ride or Die bet. So looks like we have a player at the table now, so spins will be a little longer. Ride or Die here at BetMGM Borgata. I love trying all these systems out for you, and none is foolproof, none work all the time. We're just going to have some fun with it here. So we did get our first 12. So now we go to the second step. So basically we parlay those winnings, and we're going to go in order. We're going to go second 12 this time. And then if we hit this, we make it to the last third 12. So basically, we're betting that original 5 and our winnings for a $15 bet. And like I said, we had about 15 bullets to start at $75 or so, $80. So we have some bullets in the chamber. But usually you should start with about $250 for this system to give you a real chance of getting into the middle of the board. We didn't have a lot of bullets, so 15 is really not a lot. It's a tough system to crack. These third 12s could go any which way. And you could play follow the winner on the 12s as well. Okay, we got 20. So that is our second 12. brings us to 115.50. So this is the big decision, to parlay it on one of these 12s. We're going to go up the ladder to the third. We're going to parlay it. We're going to do it. We're going to play the system and hope for a third 12. Or maybe, hold on one second. Maybe we take a little profit here. I know this isn't really the system. Maybe we take 10. Now, you know what? Hold on a second. 115.50, that's a nice hit, everybody. I know we're playing ride or die. Let's just spin and see if the third 12 hits. I chickened out. Let's see what happens, because I think I want to take the 115.50 and do something else. If I had a bigger bankroll, I would play the ride or die, but I don't know. That was a pretty good hit, so. 19. We would have lost. See? Okay, good no bet. I'm going to take a drink, and I'll come right back with another game. Be right back. And we're back. We have loaded up Roulette-Profit and Stop's missing section tool. I hope you can all see it over here on the far left of the screen. Second 12 in the last couple spins hasn't hit in quite some time. That is a 33. We have a couple of numbers on the board that haven't hit for 50 or more spins. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The second 12 is now on 8 spins. Like to make a $15 profit using this tool, so 130. I can take a shot on some splits of 13, 16, 19, 22, 23. Okay, I didn't get in time. The wheel is fast today because there's not a lot of people playing live. Not a lot of time. You can see the middle column also at 6 spins without a hit. So I wanted to get more bets down. Let's see what happens here. 23, we actually do win on the split. So we're up to 122.50. So we did get our one split that we got, luckily. Okay, we've tracked 55 spins. We now have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 numbers. Usually like 9 spins that haven't hit. We're up to 122.50. My goal was to get to 130.50. So I'm going to keep playing this tool. We have a little bit of profit from this tool. Let's keep going with it. Again, the best method is to profit and stop, to take your money and walk away. But I wanted to give the tool a little more run here. 15. So we have our 4, 6, 8 numbers that haven't hit in more than 50 spins. A trigger is anything in yellow that's going to get over 40 spins. So in yellow, these are our triggers. So one of these guys is going to get to 50 again. We'll add a number for us to bet on. I could bet on these 8 right now, but I think I want to do a 450 bet. I want to see if we can get the 9 numbers here. So let's see if we can get that 10 to not hit for a while, or the 4 to not hit for a while. And we'll continue watching the board for other possibilities to bet. Even hasn't hit for 5, first 12 for 4. So there's some streaks going on here we can try to take advantage of, but roulette is random, it's streaky. You don't know what's going to happen, so you could get caught trying to chase a streak. There is a 6, so that's one of our numbers that hit. Unfortunately, that was also an even, so that takes that away. So an even would have been a good bet to bet on, and I should have, but I was too busy looking at the numbers, so got to be on your toes playing roulette for sure. That's okay, no money lost. No money lost here. So we have the 4 and the 10 that could come into play really soon here. We'll wait a couple spins and see. We're at the bottom column for 4 spins hasn't hit. So that bottom column hasn't hit for 4. Like to wait between 6 and 8 and then maybe jump on it. There's a 5. That again is one of our missing numbers that hit. So unfortunately, we should have jumped on those numbers when we had 8. We did not, but that's okay. We're going to look for something else to track here. We can bet on what's not hit, but it's only 6 numbers. That's not a big spread. I like to have a little more coverage, a little more numbers to bet on. So the bottom, if I miss again, will be on 6 times of missing. So maybe the bottom column we give a shot at, a little bet to see if we can get it and go up on some bets on losses, but not too far. Don't want to get caught. So there's a 32. So you can see the 10 and the 4 are about to pop into play here, as is the 22. So if we can get the 4 and the 10 to pop in, I might just jump on those numbers and say, let's go. So the bottom is now at 6. Bottom is now at 6. Let's give a dollar run to the bottom here. Let's see if we can get a hit on the bottom first column to hit here. We're at 122.50. 122.50. 122.50. I was trying to get to 130 as our goal, and that will be our walk. $26, that is a third and a second column. Let's go up, double the bet to 2, 7 times in a row. So our 10 has 50 popped in, our 4 is about to pop in. Once that 4 pops in, I think I'm going to go for the numbers. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll have 8 numbers that have not come out in 60 and 50 spins respectively. I think that might be a good time to jump in on them. And I am liking this bottom column. It's now 7 tries without a hit. $14, not a hit. So the 4 has just gotten to the circle. We're going to repeat the bet on the bottom. We're just going to add 1 unit on that. We're going to go 50-cent pieces on the 1, the 4, the 2, the 10, the 16, the 25, the 24, and the 35. So it is a $7 bet because of the $3 bottom bet we're trying to hit here. Again, 122.50 is where we're at. So let's see if we can get one of these jackpot numbers to hit. We'll flat bet it. It'll be $4 at a time to flat bet that. And then the 4th one we will double up. But because we are betting this bottom column here, it's going to eat into our bets. But I really do think that bottom is going to hit eventually. 17, not a hit. I mean, I say eventually, it's now on 9 times. Repeat the bet, keep these the same. We go up a unit on our Mr. Third column, just up 1 unit here. Looks like the 22 is ready to pop as well. We can add the 22 next spin. In fact, let's go ahead and add it right now. We're going to add the 22. It's about to pop for 50. And usually, about this time, 60, 63 spins is when the magic seems to happen with this tool for us. It does happen sooner, and sometimes it doesn't happen at all. I've seen hundreds of spins where a number just stays stagnant and doesn't hit a long time. But let's see if we can get one of these to hit here. We're gonna go for this here. This is try number 2, in essence, of the numbers. Number 6. And again, it doesn't always work. That's 10 times now on that pesky bottom. And we'll stay right here at the same 50-cent flat bet. And the bottom column is really annoying me right now, and I'm not going to chase too much longer on it. I'm sure the second I stop playing it will hit, but it is now eaten into our profits of the 122.50 we were at. So this is roulette. It's an up and down game. But let's see if we can get one of these jackpot numbers to hit. And I'll double on the next spin on those. 1, 4, 10, 16, 22, 25, 35, 2, 24. $32, so close. 32. All right, we're going to repeat the bet. We're going to double up on these guys here. We're going to go up 50 cents on the third column only here. Third column is not hit for 11 spins. It's only a $5 bet, but we are now down to $81. And it's just not hitting. But I think they're due. I mean, we're at 64 spins, right? So, again, nothing's ever due in roulette. It's random. I know, but the tool usually does work for us with these numbers finally coming in. Especially the bottom not hitting for 11. So, let's see what we can do here. Team. Boy, oh boy, that third is just hiding his face off, man. Crazy. All right, we go again. Gonna go up on Mr. Third column again. We're gonna go up 50 cents on each of these. We have a $19.50 bet out here. Chasing the third column. Killing us. But we're definitely having fun trying all these things out for you. The goal is definitely to make a profit. I know. It doesn't always happen that way. I hope you guys are entertained a little bit. Number 8. My goodness. Okay. How far do we go with this craziness? Do we keep going? I mean, we could be here forever. We'll go again. We're going to go up, 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 up. 50 cents each. And that brings us down to $36.50. So we've chased. Not always a good thing. Let's see if we can get one of these numbers to hit and bring us back up. 13 spins in a row bottom. I've seen streaks of 20, 25, so nothing surprising here. Looks like the 11 is about to pop as well. Boy, 30. That was one of the yellows that hadn't hit in a long time. Okay, we are done with that, I think. We've exponentially destroyed our bankroll trying to chase that, I think. I could give it one more shot. You know, I'm here. It's amazing. It's 14 spins in a row this bottom hasn't hit. No, you know what? Let's go back and do something else. Boy, if that bottom hits now, we're just going to jump off a bridge, aren't we? I think I chased those numbers long enough, and you're guaranteed to get one of these numbers now. I'll let it spin, you guys can watch, and we'll see what happens. I was going to go one more, but I think we've chased it enough, so better to leave with some money, but we played that too far. We did, for sure. We played it too far. Let's see what number comes out. Let's see. We still could bet it. We could. We still could bet it. Bottom column going once. Bottom column going twice. Bottom column. I don't know. Man, I kind of want to play these numbers that haven't popped. I mean, that will destroy our bankroll, I understand. But I feel like they're getting due here. I'd hate not to play them. We're going to go back and play. And if we lose it, we lose it. That's gambling for you. 1, 2, 4, 10, 16, 22, 25, 35, 24. I like the 11, which is about to pop as well. We didn't play the bottom column. We missed it. We didn't play the bottom column. I was going to put a $15 bet on the bottom column, and that was going to be it. Let's see if we can get one of these numbers to hit here and bring us back some money. 19, that's the loser, and that was our bottom column. Damn, that was our bottom column. Oh well. So, I should have stayed on that bottom column, but I missed it. I was going to bet it, of course. Well, it was a good run, a good try. We've lost a lot of money doing this. It happens. Not proud of it, everybody. Don't recommend. But that's gambling, that's roulette for you. So, you know what? Not our day at the felt. Not our day at the felt. What can you do? We have 1650 left. We could walk away with 1650, or we could play the last 1650 and give it a shot here on these numbers, right? Might as well, I think, at this point. We can play $1.50 on each number. Why don't we do one of these splits on these? 10, 11. Like this, the 16. 24, 35. Let's surround some numbers here with some splits. 17. Let's just make a little bit of a pattern going on here with these guys, and maybe get some luck. And there's no method to the madness here. So that leaves us with $4. And you're seeing the wins and the losses of the roulette grinder. We have days like this, but I'm confident we'll get it back. I'm confident we'll get it back. 34, we win $9. 34. So that was an outside bet there, 34. How about that? So we have 13. I say we go back one more time. We're just going to go for the gusto, right? We have 50 cents left to put somewhere. Where are we going to put it? I mean, 11's my birthday. Let's do it. So that'll be it. And that'll be it for the day. So in essence, it will be a $79 loss for the day. That's what we started with. We did get to 122.50. Maybe should have walked away, opened up the missing section tool, and it didn't work, and I chased. That's not the way the tool is meant to be used. You try your chances and you walk. So 6 or 7 chances max, I would say. But I continued to play, and the table got me. That's what can happen with roulette. Lesson learned. I do like BetMGM and the Borgata table, and we'll be playing here more often. Not sure if I'm going to transfer all my money to here, but the bounces I see, it's a normal wheel, it's in a casino. I trust it a lot more than what I've been playing on. So we'll make some decisions. I hope you at least had fun watching this. Not the losing part. We've tried a lot of different things, but we had fun along the way today. So let's see if we can go out with a win. Let's see what happens here. Let's get one. How about an 11? That would be good. Or a 1, or an 8, or a 16. Give us one. We got one. $27 win on the 22. Okay, back to 27. We're still fighting. We're still here. We're still fighting. Look at that. All right, that was the 22. So one of those numbers eventually did hit. Okay, let's close up the tool here. See what we can do with our $27 here. Let's go back to our neighbors. Let's go on the 27. Let's go on the 27. We'll bet the last. We'll bet the 34 if I can find it. These numbers are small for my eyes here. 34. Let's bet the 19. And let's bet the 30. We'll go back to the neighbors here. Where is the 30? It's too small for me to see. So that's a $10 bet. We're going to go back on... Hey, Titan, I know. We're going to go back on the last 4 and their neighbors to see if we can get some magic here. Played a lot of different things for you guys today. A lot of different opportunities. 5's a hit. We got one. That's an $18 win. Brings us to 35. This doesn't always work, the neighbors. It doesn't always work, but it worked right then. I like it. I like it. I need to switch to the other view, I believe, but that might kill the camera here because I can't see the numbers here because I'm blind. Titan, stop it. He's biting me. If you can see where the 5 is, let me know. 5 and its neighbors. 22 and its neighbors. 34 and its neighbors. Yeah, the numbers are just too small for my old eyes to see here. And then 19 and its neighbors. So we have a couple of jackpot numbers here. We have overlap. We can go bet other sections of the board because we want to cover some other opportunities. So I would say that we're going to bet opposite side here. Maybe let's add the 13 and its neighbors to give a couple more coverage. $12.50 bet. But also bet the 28th Street as some coverage here. But I'm not going to do it. Let's get one of these jackpot numbers to hit here. Last neighbors and numbers, and I added a couple extra for $2.50. So let's see if we can get the 5, the 15, the 17, the 22, the 34 as our real big jackpot numbers here. 23, right between the 22 and 24, of course. Okay, it didn't hit. Did not hit. Let's give it one more run. This is the last hurrah, everyone. Let's give it the last hurrah, and let's add 50 cents on some of these here for the last hurrah. And then we'll call it a stream. We'll call it a game. And let's go ahead and add a couple more here. Let's add 27, 26, 25. Okay. So we have a $22.50 bet. Let's get one of these jackpot numbers to hit. This is our last hurrah. We're all in. Pushing all in and hold them, basically. We're pushing all in. It'll be a $79 loss for the day, and it's okay. Experimented with this casino again. Did not play smart towards the end of this. It was up 122, so we're up about, I don't know, almost $50 or so. Probably should have walked with the 50, but we pushed and played, and that's what happens. And we're having fun, though. It's okay. I'm confident we can grind it back. I'm 100% confident. In the grand scheme of things, $79 is not a lot with the mission. We're having fun, and I hope you are too. So please leave a comment. You can ridicule me. You can tell me what a bad roulette player I am, but we are definitely having a good time, and I enjoy interacting with all of you. So thank you so much again. Please go ahead and like and subscribe. Liking is big for me, so if you could just hit that thumbs up button, it's huge for me. Would love to get some more likes on these videos as we push towards 700 subscribers. All right, let's get it. Come on, let's get one of these jackpot numbers. Number 5 would be good. Number 22, 34. Let's get it. 20 is a miss. There it is. We pushed all in. He had ace-ace. We had king-king. So we are done. Guys, it was fun. I'll be back for the recap in 1 second. Back. We're going to call it a day. We're down $79. Hi, Titan. Not a great day. We were up to about 122 at one point on MGM, and we played it down. We went all in. We tried. We will be back tomorrow. Not sure what my schedule is going to be. I might not be able to film until late tomorrow evening, so the video might not be out till Saturday, but day 33 will definitely be out today. So thank you all for watching, subscribing, and liking, and enjoying the ride. We'll see you guys next time.